What's up, Electroheads? We have another top 5 folding electric bike roundup for you multi-modal space saver champions to feast your eyes upon. All of these electric bikes mentioned today have been tested by myself and the team. We've kept in mind most of you will probably be looking for a reasonably priced folder that delivers, so we've teamed up with a few brands who we have been really impressed with. A trigger warning for all you Brompton and Go Cycle stands, they won't be on this list, but I do have a few more affordable alternatives to show you instead. Let's get into it. In at number 1 is the ADO Air 20. If you're looking for a reasonably priced, lightweight, multi-modal folder, then the Air 20 slaps.
Oh, wow.
In a recent video, I was throwing this e-bike onto buses, tubes and trains, and it handled the multi-modal commute perfectly. It weighs in at just under 18 kg, so it's easy to lift and carry up and down the stairs. There's also a smart walk assist, so the bike can roll itself along, meaning you can save your energy for the lifting and of course the riding. The 20-inch wheels are a perfect compromise for those who love the stability of a bigger wheel, but find the 16-inch wheel size to be a little bit ropey. I, being one of those people, think that this bike hits a beautiful middle ground. It's just like Goldilocks would have wanted. It's not too big, it's not too small, meaning you can fold it down to a really good storage size, but still have the confidence with stability when you're out on the roads. As well as being supremely practical and good looking, if I don't say so myself, the ride quality is both smooth and effortlessly powerful. I did not expect this when I first tried it out. You think smaller bike, smaller push, but no. The 250 watt 36 volt hub motor can deliver up to 42 Newton meters of torque, making it your best friend for stop starts. It runs up to 15.5 miles per hour in no time, so it's going to have you zooming away at the traffic lights. This e-bike is single speed, it has a belt drive and claims a maintenance free ride of up to 30,000 kilometers. Brakes, hydraulic. ADO gives a range claim of 62 miles, but from my own testing, it's really more like 30, which is to be expected for a battery of this size. The battery is cleverly hidden in the seat post, which keeps the bike looking sleek and also means it's removable, so you can take it with you should you need to lock the bike up in public, making it less of a target for thieves. And you can charge it wherever you want. Charge time for this bike is 4 to 6 hours. Recommended rider height is 150 to 200 centimeters, and the max rider weight is 125 kg. Priced at £1,299 at the time of filming, it's a really well priced, bloody good folder. Quote me. If you want to find out more on the ADO, then make sure to check this video right here or head to the link in the description down below. Another fantastic 20-inch wheel folder is from a British brand named Estarli. Their goal is to source the best parts possible for a bike for those on a smaller budget. Estarli have their own production line right here as well, meaning that their bikes are built in the UK. The E20.7 comes in at £1,295 at the time of recording, making it the perfect entry-level folder. It's practical, it's straightforward, and it's very user-friendly. The display is clear and easy to read. Choose between 5 levels of assist and allow the 250 watt rear hub motor to carry you effortlessly along roads and up steeper inclines. And the choice of 7 gears really gives you that flexibility for varying terrain. I'm a big fan of the rider position. There's no hunching for a smaller frame. The extendable stem allows for a straight back, and with barely any weight in your hands, it makes indicating really easy to do. The 259 watt hour battery delivers a range of around 30 miles, and once you need to recharge, you have the option to remove the battery and juice up on the go. Charge time for this bike is between 3 to 5 hours. The frame is made from high strength aluminium, so it's both sturdy and rust resistant. With a one-size-fit-all design, it can cater to a large array of rider heights, with max rider weight being 110 kilograms. Opt in for the Pro option and you also get a rear rack and mudguards, meaning even more practicality and space for spillover cargo. But what about folding? Well, you'll be pleased to hear it's very simple to do. It's a very simple 3-step fold, and the added latches makes them secure when you build it back up to full size. The magnet to hold the bike together isn't the strongest, so I do recommend this as more of a folder for storage than for on and off different modes of transport. Folding dimensions is 45 by 66 by 84 centimeters. The E20 weighs in similar to the ADO Air 20 at 17.5 kg, meaning it is easy to lift and carry should you need to tackle some stairs. This e-bike really is affordability and quality in one package. The E20 has done so well, in fact, the team at Estarli have just developed a newer E20 Play. A slightly more premium option than the E20, the Play features 10 Newton meters more torque, an 8-speed Shimano drivetrain, all-terrain tyres and internally routed cables for a sleeker look. If you want to find out more on the E20, then you can watch my full-length review right here or follow the links down in the description below. By the way, if any of these electric bikes do take your fancy and you live in the UK, we offer the Cycle to Work scheme. Email hello@electroheads.com and let us know which e-bike you'd like to go for, and our team will look after you. We also offer Klarna to help spread the cost. Right, on to bike number 3. Some of you may be wondering where the super compact 16-inch wheel contenders are. Well, let me introduce you to the E16.7. It's very similar to the previous E20.7 that I mentioned, except it's even smaller and it's lighter. Coming in at £1,295 at the time of recording, it's an e-bike priced for accessibility and, dare I say it, an electric Brompton competitor at around a third of the cost.
This will be the last package I ever send your ass.
I did a head-to-head on the Brompton and Estarli in this video right here, so make sure to go check it out. But if Brompton isn't even an option for you down to the eye-watering cost, then let me tell you a little bit more about the E16.7. It's another really versatile ride. The 250-watt motor coupled with 7-speed gearing helps you tackle even hilly terrain with ease and whistle along the flats without breaking a sweat. It weighs in at a mere 14.5 kg, making it the lightest electric folder on this roundup for today, and folds down to a miniature 45 by 66 by 84 centimeters. The removable battery is in the seat post, which makes it even more compact and allows you to charge separately for an easy reduce. Charging time for this one is between 3 to 5 hours, and topped up it can deliver about 30 miles of range. It also comes with disc brakes, and if you opt for the Pro, you can get mudguards and a rear rack added on. This has been another really popular choice for you guys at home, I think because underneath its compact and colourful exterior is enough power, tech and practicality to make you think twice about coughing up thousands of pounds for a folder. If you'd like to find out more on the E16.7, then be sure to click the link in the description below. Oh no, oh God, it's the e-horse. Everyone, run! Right, anyway, the next contender is for those of you who have been eyeing up the Go Cycle but can't reason putting down up to £5,000 on their next ride. I hear you. Introducing the HonBike HF01. Wait, I said H, and didn't I get shit for that before? Is it H or H?
H.
And honestly, what is it? H. H. The internet is just a wild place. Introducing the HonBike HF01, a Go Cycle competitor at a fraction of the price. It is the priciest on this list today at just under £2,000 whilst recording this video, but I do think it will cater to a lot of you out there who want a cool looking electric folder that turns heads and powers your commutes to leave you bone dry on the other side. I test rode this bike and the power that the tiny 250-watt hub motor delivers is unreal. The 14:1 integrated high reduction ratio transmission system, as they like to call it,
Rolls off the tongue nicely, doesn't it?
generates the same torque efficiency with less effort. Yes, level 5 assist on this bike means it was barely putting any of the work in. It's torquey, it's smooth, and it's really comfortable. Now, the odd looking seat is also surprisingly cushy, and the patented butterfly lock makes seat adjustment very simple. So if you want a bike for all the family to use, then this is a really great option for easy adjustments. However, this e-bike is heavier, weighing in at 20.8 kg. So I struggled a lot more with carrying this up 3 flights of stairs to my flat. Although some of my stronger co-workers could argue otherwise.
And I will beat you up.
And when you've eaten through the battery on a longer ride, the assist will decrease and you'll start to feel the weight of this bike a lot more. Jesus. Range-wise, the HonBike can deliver about 25 miles, and this is because of its small battery. So if your commute is any longer, then I would recommend looking at some of the other e-bikes on today's roundup. But this thing really does go if you need it for shorter commutes. Folding the HF01 is again very simple to do and measures down to 99 by 84 by 45.5 centimeters in its most compact form. Now, as I mentioned, it's a bit chunky to carry, so I'd recommend this folder more for storage than chucking on and off public transport. You'll see it's got a really cool design with a single-sided fork, making it easy to replace the tyre or inner tube. It's giving essence of Go Cycle build for style for sure. There's also a patented shaft drive system which encases the drive so it's protected from the elements and claim to deliver up to 40,000 kilometers of maintenance-free ride. Overall, I really enjoyed riding this electric bike. I can see the city slickers who need to stay dry in their suits opting in for this one for sure, or for those who want a unique looking ride that folds down for convenient storage. If you'd like to find out more on the HonBike HF01, then I've got a full review right here, or head on down to the description below to find a link with more details. Last but not least is the Alba Fold X. But let me quickly fill you in on the brand if you haven't heard of them before. Alba is a Turkish company built from the hearts and minds of 3 bike fanatic engineers. Their range of models have gone down a storm, even in a city like Istanbul, which is built on 7 hills. They've developed their own batteries, machined some of their own components, and have their own factory too. They were even able to build a trike to help with the cleanup operation after the earthquakes in Turkey. So this e-bike comes from a really cool background and is a really functional folding bike for so many reasons. You've probably spotted, but first up, the style of frame. It's a step-through build so you can hop on and off really easily. So if you have any mobility issues from the hip down or just want to wear a skirt for your ride, then this e-bike really caters. The pannier rack means you can throw on extra cargo on the back, and that very handy removable battery makes charging on the go really simple to do. Battery size for this one is 346 watt hours, which can deliver around 30 miles of range. The weight of the Fold X is on the heavier side at 23 kilograms, which makes this folder more for storage than for multimodal use. But make sure you've got storage on the ground floor or a lift to avoid any cumbersome carrying upstairs. Folded down, it measures 88 by 44 by 73 centimeters, so you can pop it under your desk at work. The rear hub motor has a real kick once you put it into level 4 or 5 assist. It really takes the weight of the bike off of you and allows you to pedal with ease, reducing pressure on the joints. Assist levels 1 to 3 are more of a gentler background running of mechanics, and you can switch up the resistance even more with the choice of 8 gears to get the exact cadence that you're after. The choice of gears also means you can pedal without any or little assist should you feel like getting more of a workout. So technically, the range is unlimited. The price for the Fold X at the time of filming is £1,499, and I'll make sure to pop a link down in the description below for you to have a closer look on our website. And there you have it, a stellar compilation of 5 folding electric bikes that aren't Brompton, aren't Go Cycle, that gives you some good food for thought on your folding e-bike purchase journey. It's really important to look at a lot of options and try before you buy. We actually have all of these e-bikes I mentioned today available to test ride in our London studio, so if you do want to book in, then I'll put the details down below in the description so you can find out more. And of course, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give us a big, fat, juicy thumbs up. If you're a Brompton Bro, please don't come at me about how supreme your bike is. All right, guys, see you later.